Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole, and today we'll be previewing this coming Saturday's meeting here from Fanny Bay, which will be Saturday the 31st of December, New Year's Eve. A bumper 8 race card awaits us this Saturday, the result of the last meeting scheduled for 17th of December being abandoned without a race being run. Consequently, some 76 horses have accepted for this week's fixture, and 2 races were divided from the original 6 programmed. The first race gets underway at the relatively early time, not surprisingly, of 1:23 p.m, while the last is scheduled to jump at 5:54 p.m. In the first, the Australian Turf Club Handicap, it's the first division of the Class 2 over 1,300 metres, and my numbers are 2, 1 and 3. Going here with number 2, Archie James from the stable of Chris Nash. Now, she's got 3 runners on New Year's Eve and a couple of decent chances amongst them, and I think this is his best chance, and that's Archie James, to be ridden by the visiting Queensland rider in Nathan Day. Nathan's here for about 7 rides on New Year's Eve, and Archie James won really well at his first start in Darwin, 2 starts back. Then just forget he went round last time. He was ridden on that occasion by Mark Pegas, had no luck in the run. They went really hard early, and for him to run 4th on that occasion I thought was a run full of merit. I think he can get back on the winning train here. Number 2 on top, ahead of 1 Yowza, trained by Tayan Holter. Jack Martin, a visiting rider as well. He's based these days in Canberra as Jack, so good to see him having his first days riding in the top end here. Yowza, trained by Tayan Holter, was left at the post last time. In other words, never jumped out of the gates or never competed at all. Earlier form had been pretty consistent. Does have a couple of tricks at the gates, this horse. Hopefully he has one of his good days on New Year's Eve. And then for third, number 3, Great Boulder, Wayne Davis for Phil Cole. Latest form is sound, and he's right in the mix here. Numbers in the first, 2, 1 and 3. The second's the High Gain Handicap. This is the second division of the Class 2 over the 1,300 metres, and my numbers are 2, 1 and 4. Going here with Flying Deputy, trained by Dick Leach, and Cecily Eaton, another visiting rider on the day. We've got about 8 of them here, I think, visiting riders from interstate and intrastate, so good to see them making their way to the top end. Flying Deputy only had the 3 starts in Darwin for a win in 2 seconds. The last second placing was behind Hokalesqua. Goes down in grade, up in trip here, and I think will take plenty of beating number 2. Head of number 1, Beach Haven, did a really good job winning first up on the track, a horse from the Tried Horse Sale held earlier this year. Vanessa Arnott for Tayan Holter, must be very hard to beat again. And in for third, number 4, Rojo Boom. Jared Todd goes aboard for Mark 9. And pretty good run the other day behind Beach Haven. So if you like Beach Haven, you've got to like Rojo Boom. Numbers in the second, 2, 1 and 4. In the third, it's the Great Northern Trobus Special Conditions Plate. This is the maiden and 3-year-old up to Class 2 event, but it's a total maiden race. There's no winners in the event, and my numbers here are 6, 2 and 9. He deserves to win a race. Number 6, Brave Fling, trained by Gary Clark. Jared Todd aboard. 3 starts in Darwin, a 2nd and 2/3. And knocking on the door, I think we had him as our top selection when the meeting was abandoned on the 17th. So we'll go with him again, number 6. Ahead of number 2, Fisher from the Tayan Holter stable. Vanessa Arnott aboard. Good second when last produced, but that was way back during the carnival on the 27th of July. But I just like this horse. I think he's improving type, and I've got him in to run second. And then for third, number 9, Flying Barty from the stable of Phil Cole. Wayne Davis aboard. Awkward draw to overcome, but its only start here last time out behind Hinestrosa was good when finishing third. In the third, my numbers are 6, 2 and 9. We go to the feature race of the day, the Start 2023 at Silks Handicap. It's the average benchmark event. This is an ABR 70, and it's over 1,100 metres. My numbers here are 3, 5 and 10. Mr Cashman racing well for the Clark stable. Jared Todd aboard. He was a winner 2 starts back, and then last time out finished runner-up to Bat Pad, who is a rival again, but doesn't have a rider as yet, Bat Pad. But I think Mr Cashman can turn the tables on Bat Pad, who we've got in for second, number 5. As mentioned, Mark 9 still chasing a rider up for Bat Pad, so hopefully he has some joy there. This horse has won 4 of her last 5. She's going superb, so it'd be a terrible shame if we can't find a rider for Bat Pad. And then for third, over the page, we go to number 10, Cudgery, flying at the present time for Chris Pollard. Stan Sakos stays aboard, very speedy type. It's won 4 of her last 5, so she's going well as well. And I've got her in to run third. Numbers in the fourth, 3, 5 and 10. As we turn the page, we get into the second half of the program. It's the Ladbrokes Handicap over the 1100 metres. This for the 0 to 64 gallopers, and another capacity field going around here, or very close to it. 11 riders on the day, so 11 runners will certainly have. Numbers here, 12, 6 and 1, going with Kirakat on top, number 12, from the stable of Jason Manning and Vanessa Arnott aboard. Very impressive winning last time out, and should have won the start before as well, so finished a nose second on that occasion. So 2 starts in the top end, should be unbeaten, and I think can go on with the job. Looks a really smart type. Kirakat got it on top to beat number 6, and that is Manly Cove. Really liked his run last time, Manly Cove. That was on the 3rd of December. Stan Sakos takes them out here for Gary Clark. He got stuck wide on that occasion, and I expected him to drop out and finish down the track, but he held on gamely to finish 3rd. That was behind Hokalesqua. And did a really good job, I thought. So I've got him right in the mix here. And then for 3rd, the fresh runner, El Magnificence. The barrier draws the big unknown with him, drawing the outside gate. So we'll go from barrier 11, El Magnificence. Fresh up, hasn't raced since Darwin Cup Day, but did have a trial here recently, and Wayne Davis takes them out for Phil Cole. 12, 6 and 1, my numbers in the 5th. We go to the 6th, the Bridge Toyota Handicap, this one over the 1,000 metres. They'll go quick in this, the 0 to 58. And this is also the first division of one of the races that we divided. So my numbers here are 1, 3 and 5. Number 1 on top, All Stardom. Chris Pollard's having a good run lately, as is Stan Sakos. I think this horse is getting close to a win. His last couple of runs haven't been bad behind Papalet and Hokalesqua, and gets his chance here from a good gate. In for second, number 3, Minister, another horse in good form, Jason Manning and Vanessa Arnott, the combo. He won last start actually on the 12th of November, hasn't been rushed back into action, consistent type, must be hard to beat here. And then for 3rd, number 5, War Games. Was doing his best work late last time out. Dick Leach trained, Cecily Eaton in the saddle. The 1,000 metres may be the only question mark, might be a little on the short side, but we've got him in the mix to run 3rd. Numbers in race 6, 1, 3 and 5. We move to the 7th, the TR&T off the track handicap, the second division of the 58 over the 1,000 metres. Numbers here are 1, 5 and 6. One of the better bets today, I think, Chief Mondo from the Gary Clark stable, Jared Todd aboard. That combo should be in for a pretty good day, as you would expect. Good second here last time out behind Brazen Pine. That was in this grade and over this trip. Would only have to reproduce that effort to be hard to beat here. In for second, number 5, Lucky Dog, Chris Pollard and Stan Sakos, the combo. Only 3 starts in Darwin for a second and a couple of 4th placings, and racing well enough to be right in the mix here. And in for 3rd, number 6, 1 for Anna. She raced 2 starts back and won really, really well. Then last time out, backing up was not quite the same. Nathan Day takes them out for Chris Nash, and I think with a little break between runs, she should be included in your multiples. Numbers in race 7 are 1, 5 and 6. And in the last, the Happy New Year Handicap. It's the 1,600 metre event for the 0 to 64 gallopers, and my numbers are 1, 6 and 4. He's got a pretty good record over the trip, has number 1, Prince Reuben, Clark and Todd, the combination again. He's had 7 starts at the trip for 3 wins and a third. His last win was 2 starts back on Melbourne Cup Day, and then last time out he raced in a lot higher grade behind Noir de Roux, finished 4th on that occasion. Back to this grade, his rightful grade, he'd be very hard to beat. In for second, number 6, Hello Gem. Paul Denton aboard for Mark 9. Really hit the line strongly last time out, over 1,300 behind Looking For You. The mile is what he'll be looking for. He has to be included. And in for 3rd, number 4, Meadows Young Buck. Brittany Wong, another visiting rider from South Australia, claims the 3 kilos, full cold trains, and last couple of runs have been full of merit, a second in higher grade than a good 3rd last time out when ridden by young Emma Lyons. In the last, 1, 6 and 4. Best bet of the day, race 5, number 12, Kirakat. I think this is a horse with a real future. So race 5, number 12, Kirakat. Well, the best roughie is in race 6, number 7, Air Command. Speedy type Air Command. If things go his way, he'll be there for a long, long way. Race 6, number 7, Air Command. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk. We'll be back again for the first meeting of 2023, and that will be the 14th of January 2023. Until then, Happy New Year. Good luck and good punting.